Hi everybody, it's Nicole. Welcome back for another plan with me. Today I'm going to be planning for the week of January 29th through February 4th. And I am collabing with two girls today that I have actually done collabs with separately. Today I'm collabing with Amanda from MyLifeStuckonPaper and also Kayla from Planet with a K. And there is a special reason behind this collab. Kayla is actually opening her own Etsy shop, and to kind of commemorate that, she wanted to do a collab with the two of us. I'm very excited for Kayla. She's opening her own planner charm shop along with other accessories, so that's really exciting for her. I'll make sure I link everything down below so you know where to find her Etsy shop, her YouTube, as well as her Instagram. Like I've mentioned before, I have collabed with these two planners in the past. I did my first collab actually with Amanda from MyLifeStuckonPaper. Our video went up actually the day that I got engaged, which is really cool. And then I collabed with Kayla back in June. We both did monthly spreads using a GP Sticker Studio kit. We're all actually going to be using a GP Sticker Studio kit for this collab. I am using the kit called Roses, and I've been hoarding this for quite some time. I'm really excited to finally be using this, and it actually worked out perfectly, the timing of everything, because I wanted to do a full month of February with just specifically pink kits. The whole month of February is going to have pink be the central focus of the kit. So I'm really excited for the month of February. I have gorgeous kits that I'm going to be using, and I'm really excited about it all. I haven't used a GP Sticker Studio kit in a really long time. Most of GP Sticker Studio's kits, the artwork is hand done by the owner Gabby, and I believe this is one of those kits. I absolutely love the full boxes in this kit. I think they're really pretty. I think she did a really nice job with them. I love the bundle of flowers on that chair. I don't know why, that's just my favorite full box. And then I'm usually not a fan of lingerie in a kit, but I think this is done in a more, I don't know, I don't want to say classy way, but I don't mind it so much in this kit, and I love those shoes that I put down on Sunday. I think they're so cute. But anyway, I am laying out this spread like I have been for my past couple of Plan With Me's. I am staggering the full boxes, and I am not really going with any sort of, well, that's not true. I do put checklists down in this spread, but I do cut them down to 3, so I have extra white space. I am now just pulling in the gem headers to go on top of each full box, and in a moment I'm going to be putting down the to-do and today headers for the remaining sections of each day. I chose not to put any date covers down for this week, even though the headers covered up some of the text of the dates. I didn't really mind, and I kind of just wanted to play with that idea. There was a lot of black elements within this kit, so the black dates didn't really bother me all that much, and I decided to let them show this week. It's not my ideal situation for my spreads, considering that the headers do cover up some of the text, but I figured for this week, I don't know, it didn't really bother me, so I just left them exposed. Next, I move into my sidebar, and I feel like I've been falling into a sidebar rut. When I first started planning, I really utilized my sidebar, my habit tracker, and a list of things that, or goals that I want to get accomplished. But I don't know, recently it's kind of just there and I fill it out because I had to. I don't know, I just feel like I'm in a sidebar rut. Have any of you felt that way before? I don't know, I used to really use my sidebar and enjoy it, but now I just feel like I fill it out because I have to. And I don't really use it for anything in particular, but I want to kind of get back into using it and make it have a purpose. But I don't know, let me know if any of you guys have felt that way down below. But I did put down a habit tracker. I am putting down a heart checklist to mark my hours. I didn't like the weekly box that came with the kit. It was patterned, and sometimes when I put or pull patterns into my sidebar, it ends up feeling a little bit cluttered. So I just pulled in an ombre heart checklist, and then I put a goals header down and a heart checklist down to mark my Instagram posting. This kit was an older format, or I actually don't know if she's reformatted her kits. I think this is actually the last kit that I purchased from the GP Sticker Studio shop, but it did have the flags formatted for the old Erin Condren. So what I did was I took a piece of deco to cover up the flag up at the top, and I just took a bundle of flowers in that shopping bag, which I thought turned out really pretty. And it actually worked out because I ended up with 2 sheets of the deco, I think probably by accident, and there wasn't another one of the flower bundles within the shopping bag, so I ended up just pulling in the same exact sticker from the extra sheet that I have, and I think it worked out really well, and it allowed me to pull in the deco at the end of the spread, and it all looked cohesive, and it didn't look like out of place that I had just stuck down a random piece of deco. So I think in the end it worked. So moving on into the day-to-day, I do end up putting down 3 heart checklists for each day under the to-do section, and I do end up cutting those down. I think there are 5 heart checklists that come with the GP Sticker Studios kits, and then I just left a bunch of white space underneath that heart checklist so I can add a kind of like a mundane task that I had to get done. I end up pulling in a lot of those asterisk stickers throughout the spread. So for Monday, I do put down a laptop sticker along with a asterisk little bullet point there to mark that I had to answer some questions in an email. And then under my today section, I pull in one of those appointment label type stickers, and I layer a black arrow sticker from My Newest Addiction on it to note that I had to be in a specific location for part of my day on Monday. And that pretty much is it for Monday. Mondays are kind of mellow for me, which is nice. It's a nice way to kind of ease into the week. Once I get to Tuesday, that's when things start kind of really getting a little crazy. But I do go back to Monday to mark that I had to cover for an employee who had to leave early that day. But it's not a big deal. Again, Mondays are kind of low-key for me, which is a nice way to start the week. So moving on to Tuesday, I did put down a heart checklist, and now I am marking my meeting that I have very early in the morning on Tuesday. And to mark my meeting, I'm pulling in a coffee cup from Piper Paper Company, and I'm layering another one of the asterisk stickers that came with the kit. After my meeting, I do have to do kind of like a drop by to another office in our area. So to mark that, I'm just pulling in one of the labels with the flags that are printed on the label itself. I didn't add any icons or anything to it because I thought it was decorative enough. And then in my to-do section, I am pulling in the cell phone icon, and I'm layering another one of those asterisk stickers just to mark the importance of the task at hand. And I am using that to mark a call that I have to make. Moving on to Wednesday, I have another early morning meeting, and I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but I do work in healthcare, and the facility that I work for has 3 separate offices, so we kind of have like a regroup meeting one time a week in each office, and those take place on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, so I am marking all of those meetings the same this week, and I just used, again, a coffee cup from Piper Paper Company and another one of those asterisks that came with the kit. Next, I'm marking my gym class. I have gotten back into the swing of going to yoga at least 2 times a week. So one of my classes does take place on Wednesday. So to mark my yoga class, I'm pulling in a couple of strips of washi, and the glitter sports bra is from Shop Spencer and Jude. In my to-do section, I pulled in the monitor that came with the kit. I have filmed my traveler's notebook setup for Valentine's Day, but I haven't touched it as far as editing goes, so I definitely want to get a start on editing it and also doing the voiceover for the traveler's notebook setup, which I'm really excited for you guys to see. Moving back to Wednesday really quickly, I did forget that my boss is going to be out of town starting on this day, so I pulled in a flag that was actually intended for the Erin Condren top corner of the 2017 planners. So I just pulled that in, and I layered the little plane ticket icon over top of that to mark that my boss was going to be out of town that day. Flipping over to the second part of the week, I am putting down the weekend banner before I forget. I have not been using my weekend banners just because I haven't really been drawn to any one in particular, but this one I thought was really pretty, so I just layered that over top of the headers that I had down there. It didn't really bother me that it was covering part of the text. I think how pretty the banner is kind of takes away from the fact that it's actually covering the text printed on the page. Moving on to Thursday, I am marking my final early morning meeting of the week, and then I really don't have much going on that day, so I did put down the heart checklist. I put down a half box because Thursday is kind of the night that Marvin and I decide that we don't want to cook, so we do end up usually going out. So I just put that there as kind of like a placeholder. If we don't end up going out, I will fill that space up with something else. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Thursday. On Friday, I started off with a heart checklist, and then I pulled in another one of those appointment label type stickers. Friday afternoons are usually my filming days, so I pulled in that planning time sticker that came with the kit. Fridays are really hit or miss for me as far as whether I feel like going out or not. Sometimes I'm just so tired from the week that I just want to kind of relax, so I did leave the rest of Friday blank. On Saturday, I started off with a strip of washi and I pulled in her sleep in sticker with the bed there that I thought was really cute. I really like her functional icons. Normally, I don't really like text stickers, but I think she does a nice job because the text is really small and I don't mind it as much. I don't really like large text stickers, if that makes any sense. So I do end up pulling in a lot of her text stickers. I do end up moving back to Friday really quickly. It is a payday for me, so I pulled in one of the gem flag stickers and I layered the payday sticker that came with the kit over top of it. Saturday, I pretty much have zero plans, so I put down a half box just as a place marker, and I'll fill it in for whatever I end up doing that day. I usually like to take my time in the morning on Saturdays and drink my coffee, so I pulled in the coffee cup that came with the kit. And then I completely forgot that Sunday was Super Bowl Sunday, so I put down that grocery bag that's also from GP Sticker Studio. It's from a separate grocery sheet that I have, and I use that to mark meal prepping and grocery shopping. But as far as the Super Bowl, I think we're having people over. We're not 100% sure yet, but I'll end up removing that and just putting down a half box or whatever to mark whatever it is that we end up doing. I can't believe I forgot about the Super Bowl. Now I'm just going ahead and spreading the deco around up at the top. Luckily, I did have an extra sheet of deco, so I got to pull in doubles of some things. I think everything turned out really cute. I love this kit so much. Her original artwork kits are some of the most beautiful kits I've ever seen, so I'm really happy that I finally got to use this kit. I'm very happy to have collabed with two planner girls again for this video. I hope, Kayla, your shop is so successful. Again, I'll link everything down below, and of course I will link Amanda's information so you guys can check out their videos. Please make sure you go watch their portion of the collab after this video. Again, I'll link everything down below. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought of this spread, and I'll talk to you all next time. Bye, guys.